doing that cipher. Right. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and we're here for Coffee Talk. This is a great time for us to connect as our local community here to hear about all the great things that are happening with ACC Fashion Incubator, as well as just kind of keeping up to date on some of the things that are happening in the industry. Once a month or so, we'll go over some kind of local industry news. We did a bit of a tribute in the last session to the unfortunate passing of Virgil Abloh. We definitely feel the weight of that loss in our business and our industry for a number of reasons, but very happy to see the the outpouring of support across the industry for such a great designer and contributor. We are, as we're looking at cultivating talent here locally, I've seen such a surge of diverse founders that we're able to we're able to support and grow here in Austin, Texas. If you've taken a look at any of our recent activations, we have 2 pop-up shops going on right now. A very unique opportunity to have 2 shoppable activations during the holiday season. One is in the 2nd Street District downtown. So if you haven't gone to visit, we'd love for you to go by. It's up until Sunday the 19th. And so you'll be able to go shop that space, see some really great brands locally and abroad that we work with to help grow their businesses, grow their market. We also have a lot of our brands that are in the Designer in Residence program that are showing existing inventory at the Macy's at the Domain. And so these are 2 really exciting spaces for brands to be able to show in spaces that they typically wouldn't have access to. One of the things that we really believe in here at ACC is access, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and to be able to create spaces for small brands, our students, to be able to engage with, a larger audience to help them really propel, what's possible for business development, but also workforce creation. These are really special moments that we really believe in as a fashion incubator, as the college, and these learning enterprises are really what propels those opportunities forward for a lot of these new would-be brands. And so I think that as we look at what we're trying to do, in terms of like, what's our why do we create these spaces? We create them because we believe in our community. We create them because we know that impact is possible whenever you give people a chance that they wouldn't ordinarily get access to. So the 2nd Street property, we were able to secure through our partnership with Fashion Week, Austin Fashion Week. Matt Sweeney was a part of that. In terms of the acquisition of the property, we partnered with them in terms of creating our sales team. Macy's, our partner at ACC, provided all of the fixturing for the build out, beautiful seating, things of that nature to really make the space feel like a true store. It was completely built from scratch. We painted the walls, we built it all out. And now it's the home of 16 global brands that are part of the Fashion Incubator. And so it's one of the things that we're really proud of that we've been able to pull together during the holiday season for people to get a chance to discover space, that could be unique gifting, unique products, but also really well made, excellent quality. Things that you're going to want to wear and love again and again. And so we're really proud to be able to put these kinds of brands forward. We want you guys to be able to experience them in both of our locations, one on 2nd Street, that'll be going until December 19th. And then the second one on at Macy's right now at the Domain. So whenever you walk in to Macy's, if you come in through the west entrance, or really like right there as you walk in on the right-hand side, if you come in through where the huge Christmas tree is and the fountain, if you walk through that doorway and go straight back past Fragrance, we're on the right-hand side, just past the Eiffel Tower installation from Lancôme Paris. So you guys would be really excited to see brands like Never Fresher, the National Bureau of Product Research, some really incredible products from some of our Egyptian brands that are popping up on 2nd Street that we've made space for here on our pad as well. Loca House, Day Avery, some amazing handbags, some beautiful jewelry. And then also you'll see a brand that we've introduced here called the Salt Nomads. So Salt Nomads has an incredible line of linen scarves that are all these beautiful ikat prints that you'll really love. They're transitional. They work for now, they work for later in the season. You can wear them a variety of different ways. And I think that when you see them, you'll really understand just the amount of quality and time it's taken to be able to put those pieces together. So we're really glad to be able to see those brands showing their product for the first time at Macy's. A lot of times people are kind of looking at this and they're saying, okay, well, how are we supposed to engage and support these brands long term? And I will tell you, a lot of the brands are going to be there helping to work the actual pop-up so they can get a chance to meet customers and talk to customers and learn about their customer even better, what's driving your purchases. And so a lot of times, even if you're not there to purchase, although we encourage you to purchase, also giving feedback on what's happening is a huge win for a lot of our brands. So getting a chance to hear, oh, I like this color, not so much that color, or, the fabric feels really great here. Oh, I didn't expect it to feel that way. Those are really great pieces of information for designers when creating product, because they take all of that information and think about, how would I adjust this in the next round of development? How would I create a moment for this in the next collection? And so your participation in their work at that stage is really critical for their growth. And so I would encourage you guys, if you're looking for unique gifts for the holidays, go check them out, at the Domain. We've had a lot of different kinds of, customers come through. Macy's has an amazing group of people. Their customers so diverse already. But I think that it's, with these kinds of unique activations with hyper niche products, it has a potential to be even more diverse, really reaching that under 40 crowd with a bit more diversity across the board of different backgrounds and people who are rediscovering Macy's for the first time. One of the things that we really enjoyed was, some of the comments that we got from some of the brands that we presented. Some people were like, "Oh, Macy's is doing this." There is almost I like what I see over here. Let me find out more. Is this the direction Macy's is going in? And I think that this was definitely one of those times where people could see the potential. We could see the potential in terms of the warm response that we received from, customers who were just curious about the product, wanted to see if this was going to be, a continual experience. And, as this has really been a pilot, really a test for us to see if we're in a primary location and creating a marketplace within the store, what could this be? What could this look like? And so we want to thank Macy's at the Domain, especially for this pop-up experience. Houston Wyatt, who's the GM there, thank you so much for welcoming our team and really making it a beautiful activation. It's been incredible for our designers to get a chance to meet your customer and to bring their followers into the store as well, rediscovering, Macy's in this space in this way. But also, I think a lot of the Macy's leadership here has been incredible to really support the growth of the local fashion industry. So Jamie Fisher, Rick Gabriel, Dennis Whitty, we really appreciate what Macy's is doing in terms of finding ways to really support the groundswell of local talent and talent abroad as well. We had about 10 brands here last week who participated in the travel exchange for the ATX Plus Egypt Fashion Entrepreneurship Program. And that program is sponsored by the U.S. Embassy in Cairo and was awarded to the City of Austin Economic Development Department. We had 10, 11 brands from Egypt, as well as a business partner that we were able to cultivate about 2 years ago, who was a part of that delegation. And they met manufacturers, they met designers, they came over to the Fashion Incubator. We had them work with a consultant on pricing strategy and product placement in the store, really understanding what that meant. Macy's welcomed us into their stores during that time as well. They came to see the pop-up on 2nd Street that they helped to build out. And so we've really created a beautiful collaboration of like-minded entities that really want to see fashion in Austin grow, but also understand that we're a part of a global community that will allow our designers in Austin to pop up in Egypt early 2022. And so as we get ready for that second round of the delegation, we'll be preparing to take another batch of brands from Austin to Cairo to be able to introduce their product into a brand new market. So we're very excited about all of the opportunities that this creates for Central Texas, for growth here, for workforce development. As these companies and businesses grow, they will need more people. As the fashion programs grow, they will need, these students are going to need places to work. And so we're really excited about what it will be to be able to grow this market here locally. So again, I think you guys have heard me say this before. If you're looking for places to see, is this viable, or is it possible to grow fashion business in Austin? And we want to just kind of send that resounding yes again. Yes, yes, and yes. You can do a lot of work here from Austin, Texas. There's a lot of political infrastructure and support for the growth of fashion here in Austin, but also a lot of local fashion brands who are seeing some success, in addition to some mid-sized and larger companies that are seeing significant success as well. So just know that we are committed to the development of this market here in Austin. We're happy to see that a lot more resources are relocating here. We will support and connect as much as we possibly can to our resources, our brands, our network of industry veterans who are here locally, and really build this industry the way that we want to see it. So guys, again, it's 10:14. I can't believe it's already kind of wrapping up in our time here, but we've had a lot going on. I've been working quite a lot. I think everyone's kind of rushing into the end of this year, but we've got one more week push before the college takes a break. We will not be here next week. The college is on holiday for the winter break, and so we won't see you until 2022. So guys, thanks for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting the ACC Fashion Incubator. If you're enjoying our conversation, if you're enjoying the content, definitely subscribe to our channel. You can like, subscribe, share, comment, in the section, and let us know if there's any particular topics that you would like to discuss. I know that some of our designers are really curious about NFTs and digital collections, and we'll be teaching AccuMark 3D this spring. So in January, if you're interested in taking AccuMark 3D and you're curious about digital collections, this is a class for you. So what we want to do is to make sure that you're aware of that. We will send out an email and let you know. If you're on our email list, you'll receive a link for that class. That class is offered hybrid, which means that if you are not physically in our area, you can still take that class. And so we will have some requirements for your computer in order to run the software. But we do have some remote access points to be able to take AccuMark 3D. So if you're curious and you're like, I really need to get into this, digital is the way forward. We believe that's the case. We know that you will see a lot of value in that. So AccuMark 3D will start January 2022. Again, guys, thanks so much for your time. We are so excited about the new year and so grateful for everything that 2021 has brought to the ACC Fashion Incubator. A lot of hard work, but a lot of reward as well. So again, have a wonderful holiday season. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And drop a comment if you'd like. And if you need to stay connected and you would like to stay connected, send us a quick email at fashion.incubator@austincc.edu. We also respond to our DMs on our Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and our Facebook pages. So let us know if you need anything from us there. All right, take care. Have a great week.